Hazrat Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu says the first precedence of oath-taking can be traced back in Banu Hashim. The story goes that a member of Banu Hashim hired a wage earner who belonged to another branch of the Quraysh. He, the laborer, was going along with him on his camel when another man of Banu Hashim happened to pass by him whose sixth string had broken. So he asked the laborer to help him by giving a piece of string so as to tie up the sack, so that the camel could not take to flight. He gave him the string and he tied his sack up. When they dismounted at a place, they tied the knees of all the camels save the one. The Qurayshi said to the Hashimi, "Why was this camel not tied like the others?" He replied, "No rope is there for it." He asked, "Where did its string go?" He narrated the instance, whereupon he, in the state of fury, struck him so hard with a staff that he neared his death. Later, a Yemenite happened to pass by him, so the Hashmi asked him, "Do you go to perform Hajj every year?" He replied, "Not every year, but off and on I go." He said, "Would you convey my message whenever you will be able to go?" He replied, "Of course." He said, "When during the Hajj seasons you visit the Kaaba, you should call out, 'O Quraysh.' When they pay attention to you, you should say, 'O Banu Hashim.' When they respond to you, you should ask them about Abu Talib and notify him that so and so has killed me just for a piece of rope." He then died. When the Qurayshi came back, he came to Abu Talib. He asked, "What happened to our man?" He replied, "He got ill, but I left no stone unturned to cure him, but he died. So after burying him, I came back." He said, "We hoped the same from you." Long after this event, the man entrusted with the will came to Makkah Mukarramah during Hajj season, and he called out, "O the Quraysh progeny." The people replied, "Here are the Quraysh." He again said, "O Banu Hashim's descendants." The people said, "Here are the Banu Hashim." He asked, "Who is Abu Talib?" It was said, "It is Abu Talib." He said, "Your so-and-so man who had been killed in the lieu of a string gave me a message to convey to you." So Abu Talib went to the killer and asked him to choose one of the three options. "For you have killed our man, so you may either give 100 camels as blood weight, or 50 men of you people may swear an oath that you have not slain him. If you refuse to do so, we will kill you in retaliation." He went to his people and they said that they would swear an oath. Later, a Hashmi woman, the victim's sister, came who was married to one of the killer's people, and she bore him a son and said, "O Abu Talib, you are going to take an oath of 50 men, so I wish you may not take an oath from my son," making him stand at the place where the oath is taken. He accepted her request. Then a man came from the killer's party and said, "O Abu Talib, you demand the oath of 50 men in exchange for 100 camels. So the ratio is 2 camels for one man's oath. You may therefore accept these 2 camels in lieu of my oath." He accepted this offer too, and did not take the oath for him. Thereafter 48 men came, and they swore an oath. Hazrat Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu says, "By him in whose possession my soul is, all those 48 men were seized by death before the elapse of 1 year." Sahih Bukhari Hadith number 3845.